Hola and welcome to another episode of MVPete playing Villarreal in FM21. And today we have our two-legged Europa League quarter-final against Schalke. Things that you've missed, we've been in good form, it just makes a nice change. Our league position looks a lot better. I think, looking at it, it's not been us being good. We have, but yet again, it's been the teams around us that have been doing poorly. Valencia on a 3-game loss streak after being beaten by Hispais, Barcelona and Real Madrid, which has massively helped our position. We currently sit 4th, equal games with everybody but Real Madrid, but they're a million miles away from where we are, so let's not worry about them. 56 points level with Atletico Madrid. Valencia 3 points adrift, and then Real Betis only 6 points off us. That victory against Valencia really bringing them back into the mix. But I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Interesting to see we've got the 3 Europa League spots this year as well. I'm not sure whether that's because of the consequences of the Spanish Cup final or not, but there they are. So I think we can be pretty happy with where we're at in the league. And now we just need to give it our all in this Europa League quarter-final. So getting into it, this is going to be the team for today. Sergio Asenjo in net, a back four of Gaspar, Duarte, Milenkovic and Pellegrini, a midfield three of Coquelin, Gagliardini and Parejo, and a front three of De La Cruz, Gerard Moreno and Chukwueze, a very classic our Villarreal side, you know. The bench is a bit hit and miss. I've pretty much decided that Celtic is leaving in the summer. He's not happy with the games he's playing, and he's not really of a level to be playing anymore. I'm pretty set on our Duarte-Milenkovic centre-back partnership. So unless Celtic is happy with the amount of games he's getting, then he can go. That's going to be that. Bench, we've got Bailly, Dallo, Scott McSauce, Ceballos, Collado and Barrenechea. Avando's not fully fit, lacking conditioning, and Jeremy Pino, unfortunately, lacking in conditioning as well, otherwise he'd probably be on the bench. So we've just got to hope that Gerard Moreno doesn't pick up an injury, because we don't really have a replacement striker right now. So that's point number 1. I'm going with Gagliardini in midfield today because I feel like we need that presence all over the pitch. And to be fair to Gagliardini, he's been playing well. Ceballos is still coming back from an injury, he hasn't got his full match sharpness yet. So it's not been his best season. I'm planning on Ceballos being this role that Parejo's in right now, probably for next season, and as we start to fade Danny Parejo out as he's starting to get a bit old. But as long as Danny Parejo can still do it, that's fine by me. We'll get into the game, and I think home leg first is an advantage. If we can do a job here, it makes our second leg a lot easier. It showed me before on the team info that Schalke have quite a few injuries, but they also have quite a few players that aren't registered, such as Ontiveros, who used to play for us, who is now there, mainly because he's played for us in the Europa League this season. In European competition this season, he played for us in the Champions League, so he's not allowed to play for Schalke in this one, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with that. I mean, they can play him if they want. We sold him because he wasn't good enough, so I don't see why him playing would have been much of a difference for us anyway. That's me being arrogant for a change. We definitely want to start in a better way than we did our last Europa League game, because we had to claw that one back. 20 minutes gone, not much happening really. First highlight on 25 minutes, Schalke with a throw-in. Chukwueze intercepting and starting off a break, cuts inside, going to go all the way on his own, sticks it in the bottom corner, and that's an excellent goal from Samuel Chukwueze right there to put us ahead. 1-0 on the night, 1-0 on aggregate. Just excellent stuff from Chukwueze. He is generating some big interest, and I'm worried that he might be the next Pau Torres, because, well, 70-80 million from a Premier League club. I don't see how we can say no to the money or to him. I mean, we kind of owe it to Chukwueze. He's one of our best players, and I wouldn't say he's too good for us, but at the same time, he's getting to that point in his career. Pellegrini on the left-hand side goes for the shot just wide. But yeah, I'm concerned that Chukwueze is going to be leaving us by the end of this season. That's unfortunate. De La Cruz with an injury. Potential upper body injury. Right, well, let's hope it's not his spine. Barrenechea can come in there for a straight swap. Barrenechea has been repaying my faith that I've placed in him recently, so I've been trying to play him more often. That, and he's a wonder kid player who we brought in. He was our first signing, and he could become incredible. We just need to give him some game time so he can get there. I feel the same about MVPete at the moment, actually. He's not really been playing enough, so he might have to go out on loan just because he needs the game time. And I thought with European competitions I'd be able to do that, but we didn't really go very far in the Cup. The Champions League didn't work out the way we wanted it to, and it was quite difficult, so I couldn't rotate as much in that as I wanted to, so unfortunate. Chukwueze is in behind here, plays in Gerard Moreno for a tap-in, and that's 2-0. Lovely worked goal. The through ball from Parejo to Chukwueze, and then Chukwueze lays it on the plate for Gerard Moreno, and that is a great, great goal. Well worked. Splits the defence. All Moreno has to do is just scoop it into the net, and that is excellent. I mean, obviously the injury to De La Cruz is unfortunate, but that's the only price we've had to pay so far. Half-time, 2-0. We can be very pleased with that. Schalke don't really look like they're here today, which I'm here for. Very happy with that. Bringing on Emil Forsberg to change their fate, maybe, in midfield alongside Bentaleb. A few players actually recognising this side. David Acosta, Forsberg, Bentaleb, Sorloth as well, yeah. But no one I can say I'm overly impressed or worried by. Then again, Forsberg's over this free kick. Plays it short to Doan. Cut the cross, and we have conceded. Maybe we should have gone a bit more defensive, just so we didn't concede that away goal. However, it was from a set piece, so I'm not too sure how we could have prevented that, even if we wanted a different mentality. I do want another goal, so I'm going to leave him on attacking. I'm going to praise, because we're doing well. Make everyone happy. Coquelin's not happy with that at all. 17 minutes is going to be enough to make some substitutions. I'm going to bring on Scott McTominay. Sorry, McSauce. And Collado for Danny Parejo. I think that's the right thing to do. No. We'll bring on Ceballos for... There we go. We'll do that. Considering that's where we want him to be and play in, we may as well get him some game time in that position. That and Ceballos is an excellent player. He's going to be one of the Spanish players we'll be building our team around-ish in the future. We did pay a pretty penny for him as well. He did not come cheap, but he's proved value for money for us so far. Ceballos over the ball now, plays in Chukwueze behind. Defender misses his header. Chukwueze's cross is cut out, however. Schalke looking to play forward, I think. There you go. Gives it away to Scott McSauce. Ceballos, Moreno, Chukwueze's in. Straight at the goalkeeper. That was the opportunity of the game, I think. Possibly, well, definitely easier than his individual goal from earlier. But I think we could be happy with 2-1. A little bit annoyed that we gave away a away goal, but it was a well-worked set piece, and sometimes you just can't, do anything about it. Bentaleb just heading over there. I think I will just drop to balanced, and we'll just drop some encouragement, which has made everyone really sad. Oh no, another set piece here. It's fizzed all the way out. That was very strange. Ball comes back in, Pellegrini with the header away. Ends up to Forsberg on the right-hand side. Gerard Moreno picks it up and is on the counter. He's got yellow shirts flooding up with him. Can he find one? Doesn't need them. Wow, what a strike. Excellent goal. Fair enough, Gerard Moreno. Fair enough. I'm there looking at all the lines he can pass. And he's like, nah, don't need him. Sticks it in the bottom corner from just outside the box. I mean, that looks like it's in the goalkeeper's grasp. So I can only assume he'll be mad that that went in. But I'm not mad. 3-1 now. And we'll take that more than gladly. Then again, Chukwueze's played in Gerard Moreno again. And it's 4-1. And that could be it, really, for Schalke. They've given away 2 late goals. 4-1 now on aggregate. Yes, they've got an away goal, but if we go there and score, I don't see how they can come back. An excellent pass and an excellent take from Gerard Moreno there. Basically, bicycle kicks it down and slices it into the net. Barrenechea with the corner there, and Moreno looking to get his hat-trick that he's already got, because I can't count. He was looking to get a 4th there, but wow. Very, very pleasing. Gerard Moreno with a hat-trick, and that is not something I've said as often as I'd like. Our striker actually scored some goals today. Crazy. Why don't we do that all the time? We can be very happy with that. Definitely gave ourselves a great chance of qualifying from this quarter-final. I think those 2 players there, Chukwueze and Moreno, were the 2 today. They definitely showed up. Oh. De La Cruz, mate. That's his spine. Well, 4 to 5 months. It is a reoccurring injury, but we'll give him to the specialist. And let's hope that that we fix this. Because De La Cruz has been a revelation for us. He's been great. I know we only signed him on a free, but he's been great. I've loved having De La Cruz around. But he is fairly susceptible to injuries. And can we have a look at his injury? Oh, no, don't want to talk to him. There's a way of looking at his medical report. There it is. So, yeah, let's look at this. He's got... he had a knee problem there. Well, a recurring knee problem. Broken ribs. And now his spine's damaged. Well, I think we've broken De La Cruz. He will be a miss for the rest of this season. But I have faith in Barrenechea. He can definitely do the job for us. I'll play against Betis off camera, which is going to be a big game in itself. And we'll come back for our second leg against Schalke. So after a pretty uninspiring 0-0 draw against Real Betis, we are here at the away leg against Schalke. We've got a nice healthy lead. Let's not throw that all away. So today we're going to have Sergio Senna in net, a back four of Delo, Duarte, Milenkovic and Pellegrini, a midfield three of Coquelin, Parejo and Gagliardini. We are going for the central defensive midfielder in this one as well, just for a bit more cover. And then front three of Barrenechea, Chukwueze and Gerard Moreno. Obviously, De La Cruz has broken his back, so won't be with us for some time. And Mario Gaspar is suspended today, so that's why Delo plays. And yes, these away European games can be difficult. So we're hoping just to kind of coast through it a little bit. We're probably going to concede. Let's just not concede too many, because we've got a nice, healthy 3-goal advantage. And who knows, if we score a goal, then it's basically job done. I don't see them coming back from that. But they will be going all out in this game because they've got a lot of ground to cover. So here's hoping we don't concede too early. An early highlight, though, on the 5th minute mark. Schalke with the ball, Pellegrini hounding him. Gets away from Pellegrini. Puts the ball across. Fortunate clearance for us, but that could have gone anywhere. A big, big chance according to the XG stats anyway. But that's fine. We didn't concede. We've just got to keep it like this. It's all we have to do. It's a good job we scored those extra few goals near the end of the last match. Definitely helped the scoreline a little bit. Probably a little bit undeserved, but I'll take it. And although we haven't been competitive, we've done our job. 0-0 is fine. Half an hour gone, we haven't mustered a shot on target, or a shot in general. Barrenechea with a corner, however. And we're ahead on the night. Gagliardini getting the away goal. And that's 5-1 on aggregate. And just like that, the face of this completely changes. It doesn't matter that they've had all of the chances, because the one small chance we've had, we've tucked away. Excellent corner from Barrenechea. Free kick here for Schalke. Number 30 standing over the ball. Nuno Santos goes wide, but probably the right idea. Sergio Asenjo was rooted to the spot. Definitely not getting over in time to save that one if it was on target. And who'd have thought? Half time, it is 1-0 to Villarreal. So 5-1 on aggregate. We need to concede 5 goals now for Schalke to get through in normal time. If they score 4 and it goes 4-1, that's the only way it can go extra time now. But I think we can be pretty pleased with this. Sergio Asenjo starting off this highlight, playing out from the back. Duarte with a big ball over to Gerard Moreno. Comes back to Gagliardini, Delot, Coquelin, Chukwueze. Speaking of players that have developed some interest, Tottenham seem to be transfixed on Duarte. And I would be very sad to see Duarte go, because he came in as the commanding centre-back, you know, who we wanted to build our defence around. He's been excellent. He's playing for Portugal regularly, and he's excellent. But, you know, Tottenham have a big, big pile of cash, and it's what we kind of need. I would rather sell all our other defenders first, but if that's what happens, then, you know, Duarte and Chukwueze are two I'm worried about holding on to. For sure, they're the ones who seem to be developing a lot of interest. Since Pellegrini signed a new deal with a £100 million release clause, interest in him has dropped significantly. But that's good, because I think he was the one player we couldn't afford to lose now. I mean, I can't even remember what it was like having a left back that wasn't as good as Pellegrini, just because he's just been so good. Like, from the moment he came in, I think he was rated as a 2.5-star player. That was a, you know, farcical, really. But we got an absolute bargain for him in the end. We'll just make some substitutions here, keep the legs fresh. Chukwueze not having the best game, so I'll tell you what, I'll bring him off for Collado. And Duarte's not actually having the best game either. So let's just bring on Bailly, who's going to play the no-nonsense centre-back and just clear the ball willy-nilly. Because we don't need to be fancy, we don't need to play around with it, we just need to clear it off our lines. And somehow we're actually winning this individual tie. I think Schalke will be pretty mad about it. Nearly an XG of 2 versus our 0.3. I mean, if you ever want to see a game where teams don't take their chances, look at this. But then again, they've had 18 shots, but only 4 are on target. So the quality isn't there. Pellegrini clearing out, but coming back to Cherki. Sergio Asenjo pushing that one over. Desperate to keep a clean sheet in this one. I think it's well deserved. I mean, he's clearly had a lot to do today. I'm worried this might result into a goal. No, Gagliardini clears away. Bentaleb, Sadar. Milenkovic clearing again. Wow. I mean, we can be pretty proud of ourselves here. I didn't think we could come to Schalke and win, let alone, you know, in the manner that we've done it. I thought over the 2 legs we could have Schalke, but winning home and away was not what I envisaged. Avando's stolen the ball here. I mean, He's held it up. I didn't think we were going to get much for that, but he did well in wasting some time at least. And there it is. Villarreal are through to the semi-final. And I can't believe we won that game. That was definitely one we didn't deserve to win, but we set up right. The tactic worked. We frustrated them. I mean, okay, they still had a lot of chances, but not many on target. So they were either from long range or rushed. But now we have to negotiate Tottenham in the semi-final. Receiving money is always good. Yeah, Tottenham. It's always Tottenham. Always Tottenham. They're currently 5th in the league. Some way off Champions League, to be honest. Yeah, they're not catching them. Chelsea have got 2 games in hand on them. So Tottenham are going to be in the Europa League unless they win the Champions League next season. And looking at their team, who have they got? Harry Kane still. Camavinga, who's new. I can't really see anybody else who's new. This just looks like Tottenham. Have they spent any money? So they spent 66 million on Camavinga. Spent 30 on Jack Stacey, 39 million, whoever he is. An English right back from Bournemouth. Okay. How have they spent this much money and not on players? Oh, they bought Dembele, didn't they? I mean, they spent £30 million on Grukic, so that's telling you everything. They bought Xherdan Shaqiri as well. Right, okay. I don't know what Tottenham's transfer policy has been, but it's not looking ideal. I mean, have they sold anyone big either? No? They sold Lamella? They sold Hugo Lloris to Rangers. I'd love to see Hugo Lloris at Rangers. Anyway, after getting distracted, we'll look ahead to when this is. So, Elche, then Barcelona, and then the Tottenham double. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll just show the Tottenham double because, I mean, this is where it's at now. I mean, the league, we can wrap up there, but Tottenham is going to be difficult. It's been a pleasure having you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again. I've been MVPete. Hasta luego. Bye for now.